pleasure to introduce you all to our remarkable individual who has demonstrated the exceptional talent and skill, Ms. Jasmine Sarah Duncan. She is the winner of Thailand Public Speaking Competition 2024, an achievement that highlights her dedication in art of public speaking. Today, Ms. Jasmine will be sharing her experiences and insights, offering us a glimpse into her journey and the skills that have led her to this prestigious prize. Her passion for communication and her ability to articulate her thoughts effectively made her an inspiring figure for all of us. Let us welcome Ms. Jasmine Sarah Duncan on the stage to share her valuable experience. Please join me in giving her a warm round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine Sarah Duncan. I'm currently at Burma School in M6, and I was privileged last year to be chosen to represent Thailand in one of the world's most prestigious, if not the most prestigious for our age group, international English speaking competitions, ESU International. Over the next 5 to 10 minutes, I want to share with you my experience. I'm doing this to try and give the person who wins this year the chance to get a little bit of a head start. I cannot cover everything in this time, but whoever does win, make sure we exchange contacts before you leave, and we can chat anytime before you go. I will try and help you with the 1,000 questions that will come up over the next week. The journey. Whatever happens, it is going to be a truly exciting trip. I had a great help of organizing my trip from Kun Kesara, and it all went very smoothly. It was my first time traveling to the UK. I chose to travel with Qatar Airlines so that I could break my journey in half rather than flying 12 hours in one go. I got off halfway after 6 hours and walked around the airport for an hour to stretch my legs. Then it was 6 more hours to London. You can choose whatever you like if it fits in with the travel plan, making it flexible. Arriving at Heathrow Airport, it is a different world. It is very busy, but getting to central London is very easy. You can be in central London where your hotel will be 15 minutes on the Heathrow Express, which takes you straight to Paddington train station, and from there a taxi to your hotel. You all know the Paddington train station, that's where Paddington Bear got his name. Competition preparation. This is my most important message. I practiced non-stop before I went. My speeches, my accent, my body language, and I know now that I was practicing the wrong things. Whoever wins today, take it from me, the judges have decided that you are the best in Thailand. You are good enough to be chosen to represent our country. That means the way you speak, your accent, your body language is already great. If any of those things need working on, the judges will tell you. I learned after being in the competition in London that there were 3 things I should have practiced and did not. Without practicing these 3 things, you have 0 chance of winning. The 3 things are questions, questions, and questions. Remember that. It is something we do not often do in Thai competitions that much. It is an afterthought. In an international English competition, it is the most important thing. It is an international competition. The judges expect you to have an accent, but not necessarily a perfect English accent. By this stage, if your body language is not natural, well, you wouldn't have been picked. Key points. Yes, we have to be confident. We have to speak loudly and clearly and not rush. But the most important part comes after your speech stops. Questions. You must give comprehensive, considerate answers to the judge's questions, not just a yes, no, or a thank you very much for that excellent question. Say what you think, let the real you come out. In a way, we have to forget a little bit of our Thainess. We are competing against 30 people from all over the world, and they are not reserved or conservative. They say what they mean, and you must do the same. It's fun, and if you give a considered long answer, the judges will run out of time to ask you more questions. But don't repeat yourself, and do not use in words to fill in time. Give a good considered answer, and then stop. Next, to have fun. Now here's the secret. When I went to London, I really went to win. I didn't just go thinking, wahoo, a free trip to London. I went there to win for our country, and I did not. That bothered me. I didn't even get to the final 6, but do you know who did? Every person who got through to the final 6, at one time or another in their lives, had taken part in debates. If you are at university, join your debating society. Even if it's in Thai language, people who practice debating know how to answer random questions in a thoughtful, challenging, considered way. If any Thai student can answer questions well and discuss ideas, they have as much chance as getting to the final 6. In fact, a better chance than 75% of the other competitors. Questions. That is the main point I want you to take away. Whoever wins here, that is the one way to raise your game to the international stage. The ability to answer questions well. Go and have fun, but go to win. If you can't go to win, then let someone else go who wants that. I believe over the years, nobody yet from Thailand has got in the final 6, including a lady I will mention shortly. ESU staff will take great care of you. To all the parents here, your children will be taken great care of, from check-in at the competitions to saying goodbye. You will do things many people in England have not done. You will eat out every night with all the participants, and ESU pays for it, and that is great. You will go to amazing places like the House of Lords. This has been the most senior seat of the British government for over 1,000 years. It started in the 11th century. It was here I met Lord Botan, the chairman of the World English Speakers Union. Take lots of photos, enjoy afternoon tea and cakes, and if you want anything from the House of Lords shop, then buy it, because you cannot get back in there unless you are invited by a British lord. I met this lady, Rebecca Preen. She is Thai and she represented Thailand in ESU some years ago. She now works in a successful law practice in the UK, and she is the deputy chair of ESU. Next, friends. You will make friends from every corner of the world, and even if you cannot take the winner's trophy back home, you will bring a network of global friends that will last you your lifetime if you keep in touch. Because you will all share one thing in common, the desire to be an international student who likes to compete. You will not make enemies, just friends. All of them want that winner's trophy, but they are friends. Next is the ESU Grand Final, and you will meet lots more great people. You will even walk in the hallowed halls of the Royal Institution. This is where the finals of ESU are held. It has been home to some of the world's most famous scientists, astronomers, philosophers, and authors. For the final, you will sit in the very same room where people like Michael Faraday, Carl Sagan, and David Attenborough have lectured. And if you are in the final 6, you will give your speech on the very same spot as those and many other great people. Go and enjoy and go to win. You can do it. Everyone gets the prize of friends that will last a lifetime. If anyone has any questions, just come up to me individually afterwards and ask. I will be here for the rest of the day. Good luck and thank you.
maybe we can actually just stay on the stage and perhaps like waiting for maybe Q&A. So if any of our 7 contestants would like to ask anything from Jasmine,
คำถามนะ
they're thinking because they don't think that they will ask questions today. So which part did you like the most for your trip to the competition?
The part I enjoyed most was meeting a lot of new people from all over the world and being able to experience the cultural diversity and share our experiences from our own countries and understand theirs.
So you already shared some tips, but what are the tips that you would like to share to our 7 contestants today?
Questions. The thing that I think is the most important, you have to really consider your answer and remember, if you speak, just don't repeat what you said before. Make sure to give a comprehensive answer, and if you speak for a long amount of time, the judges will run out of time to ask you more questions.
So what is the most challenging things you find when you go to this, like the round of the global round?
The most challenging thing I think was adapting to the stage of the international competition, because this was my first international competition, and before I only competed in competitions in Thailand, so going to London really was a whole new experience, and it opened up doors to more international competitions. But after a few days, I did adapt and I understand.
Okay, so I know that it's really kind of like exciting or sometimes stress. How did you deal with that kind of things?
Well, luckily for me, I had my family with me, so when I was stressed, I just talked to my family on the phone, and eventually I also opened up to my roommate, who became a very good friend of mine, and we still keep contact to this day.
Right, so how many friends did you make for this trip then?
Made friends with everyone who was in the competition. There were around 30 competitors last year, and I have all of their contacts.
That's great. Oh, so we have one person who would like to ask a question.
You said that the longer you answer the questions, the less amount of time that you will have to answer the other questions. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing, in your opinion?
I think it is a good thing because when you answer the question, it will reach a point where the judges will just say, okay, thank you for your answer. And they will just stop you right there. And this is better rather than just answering yes and then a short answer, because the questions will keep coming and coming, and you have to think of new answers.
Thank you.
Is there any other? Now we have flooding of questions and nothing.
Is there a minimum amount of questions that have to be asked by the judges?
Normally there are around 2 to 3 questions that are asked by the judges, but depending on how long you answer, that's the amount of questions that will be asked.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, just in case that you guys have any more of the questions, you can actually keep it. Oh, we have the questions from one of members.
Yeah, Jasmine, I'm so proud of you because I'm a judge last year, and I find that you enjoy yourself so much. But what I like to know is who is your favorite friends among all these countries that you were participating, and up to today, what kind of social media you are using for this communication among all friends?
My favorite friend was my roommate, who was from China. Her name is Annie, and I communicate with her a lot on social media. The application we use is Instagram, as it is widely known now and it is popular. We use it to communicate very often, and I very appreciate her. She talks to me whenever she wants to, and it is very easy to communicate.
Jasmine, for sharing your really good and insightful information, and I hope that you can actually get in touch with our 7 contestants today. Thank you.